Making the Brazilian caipirinha. We're going to start off with the ingredients you need. First, you need a cachaça. One of the good cachaças you can get in America is Leblon. If you go to Brazil, there's another good cachaça, Sagatiba. 1 lime, ice, a crusher to crush the ice and also muddle the limes. You can use, typically the recipe calls for pure cane sugar, but some people, if you're carb conscious, you can use something like Truvia. Now for something like Truvia, you split the ingredients in half. So first we'll start off with cutting up the lime. So when you cut up the lime, you want to cut the ends off first. And before you cut the lime, you want to make sure you have a sharp knife. I prefer Japanese knives, I find they cut better. So you cut off the ends here. You flip it over like this, and you want to cut it in the middle. An important part about cutting up limes for any cocktail is removing the middle. The middle part here and the white part is bitter in the lime. So you can go ahead, and if you have a sharp knife, you should be able to cut that right out like that. So do that with both halves. Cut out the white middle. There you go. Pull that off. I put these both face down. It's safer to cut things face down. Now you can see I'm going to cut these into a bunch of little pieces like this. Some Brazilian recipes call for actually skinning the lime. When I don't do that, I find it looks more attractive in the glass, and I don't think it detracts from the flavor too much just to leave the skin on. So I do not skin mine, but some people do. So then I put these in a nice about 6 or 8 ounce glass, toss them in when you finish cutting. So I put these all in. Okay, you can use a variety of different, I guess, mashers. They come with a pesto and mortar for grinding up pesto. This one, they come in wood variety. There's these that you can buy. I don't like these too much because it has this end, and I find that ruins the lime a little much. I like this one. It's a nice plastic one, easy to clean. So what I'll do is I'll take it in here, muddle the lime, give it a couple passes like that, get the juice out. You don't want to do it too much, because if you do it too much, you'll kind of petrify the lime and it'll be all messed up. You want to get the juice out but not ruin it. So now that I did that, I'm going to put some of this, I'm using fake sugar, so it's a little bit less, so about a tablespoon. If you're using real sugar, say about 2 tablespoons. So I look and just try to cover that. Now I'm going to mash it again to mix that up. And I'm looking at it and I say, okay, I think I need a little more, just seeing how that mixed up. Okay, now that's nice and mixed up. I take some ice. Generally I put about 3 whole ice cubes in, like that. Now the rest of the ice cubes I'm actually going to crush by hand. This can make a little bit of mess sometimes, but it's worth it, so I'm crushing these by hand. I'm looking at the glass, and I'll put, that looks about right, just about full. Then I'll take the cachaça, fill the container to the top, just like that. Now, how I like to shake it is I actually shake it in the cup it's going to be presented in. That's what I find to be the easiest way. Here's a Boston shaker, half of it, the metal part. You can use any shaker to your liking. So I put this here. I get air suction between them and shake it up gently like that. Give it a couple harder shakes. I don't want to shake it too hard because when I present it, it shouldn't be frothy. It should come out relatively clear. So I just give it a couple more shakes. And I turn it upside down like that. And voila, it's done. Now I can go in and maybe stir around, get the limes in a little better position for presentation. But that's how a Brazilian caipirinha should look when complete. Alright.